Good morning, Teacher Pablo. I'm Angie Cardona, student of Foreign Languages. Today I am here to introduce and talk about England, the capital of the United Kingdom, and show some of their most representative aspects and cultural elements. In this presentation, we are going to focus in main different aspects like language, values, art, and ideals. Okay, welcome, mate. Well, as a starting point, we know that the official language of England is English as part of the union with the other UK countries, but aside of this, in England there are other semi-official languages like Welsh, Gaelic, and Scottish. Talking about the art, traditionally it has been strong in landscape and portraiture and less involved with religious art. England is a very cultural country in which highlight the food, the sports, and the symbolism given by the crown, parting from a simple greeting without body contact, no hugs, no kisses. Here we have some of the England symbols: the Tudor flower, the England flag, and England coat of arms. England is a very religious country in where the Christianity is the major part of the religion, in places like the Winchester Abbey, where is the center of the Christian faith. But there are other places in which other religious ways are practiced, like the Jewish, the Muslim, or the Badish in fair quantities, as is shown in the images. One of the England symbols is the food. Here in this slide we can see some of the most common: chips and fries, English breakfast, haggis, roots, and shepherd's pie. Here we can find some places that provide the development and growth of culture in all their aspects, like Royal Society, be active in scientific advance, British Museum, guardians of archaeological treasures, the London Zoo, conduct research, journals, and others, the Royal Botanic Gardens, research, beauty, and conservation. There are also notable libraries at the University of Cambridge and at the University of Oxford. Maybe one of the most common manners of people known about England is that they are not so effective and try to keep the body contact as few as possible. Another manner is the patience and try to be calm. One of the most common questions about English is, where does it come from? And besides, there are so many theories and definitions about them. In this graphic, we can see and explore them in a very clear and understanding way, showing how it changes and evolves into what is today. Inside the English thought and folklore, we have that during the Renaissance in the 16th century, England looked to more European texts to develop a national identity. Its folk tales include the traditional Robin Hood tales and the Brythonic-inspired Arthurian legend, and their stories often contain a moral imperative stemming from Christian values. How England people thought about themselves, beliefs and ideals. English people consider family and neighbors an important part of their progress. Personal concepts. British are always known for being alone, but they try to conserve good relationships with relatives, neighbors, and co-workers. The society roles. England people serves for their family and for the Jewish, respect for the crown. Each family tries to take the royal family as a model for them. Concepts. The crown as the major symbol of respect, their country values represented in their manners and behaviors. And what about values? Respect for family, God, and the king as the major authority. Who respect God and the king respect everybody. Desires. Some people desire the freedom of choosing by themselves instead of serving or hoping more from others. Assumptions. People in England is not as effective as here. They prefer privacy. Attitudes. We always know that people in England is very formal and polite even in the most common situations. Taste. England people have a special love for the culture represented by soccer and opera and the huge amounts of food in their cuisine. And finally, we found the list of reference. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye.